In the first mitzvah of this week's Torah portion, Parshas Kitovai, we can actually find the solution, if you can say so, of the mystery of the first recorded murder in the Torah, Cain and Abel. Now, what's the connection between the murder of Cain and Abel and the first mitzvah of the Parsha of this week? So I'm inviting you to stay with me. After we're going to together recite chapter 100 to say thank you to Hashem, and then give some tzedakah, and then we will discuss it. Mizmor l'soida ori u'ladinu kol haaretz. Ivdu es Adonai b'simcha b'oi lefanav b'yonon nadu ki Adonai Elohim hu asanu v'lo nachlama v'tzem harisai v'yishor b'soida chatzroisa v'sila hoida le'baruch shemoi ki toiv Adonai le'olam chazdoi v'yadoi v'odor emunasoi. Let's give some tzedakah. So, the first mitzvah in this week's Torah portion, Parshat Kitavo, talks about the obligation, as God said, when you enter the land of Israel, finally conquering the land, and we're starting to work the fields, we're starting to have produce. So the very first fruits of the earth that one harvests must be brought to the Kohen in Jerusalem and must be consumed over there. That's the mitzvah. It came with a long procession, a beautiful procession. Maybe we'll discuss some other day. But that's the mitzvah. And this is the first thing that the Torah says. First thing Torah discusses. Why is that so important? So let's go back to the story of the rivalry between the two first human beings born from parents, Adam and Eve, Adam and Chava, had the two children, Cain and Hevel. And the Torah tells us in the beginning of Bereshis that Hevel was a shepherd and Cain was working the field, working the soil. And then it says, Cain brought some vegetables as an offering to God. And the Torah continues, Hevel hevi gam hu mibchoros tzoynoi umichalbehen. And Hevel brought some of the firstborn of his flock, from the fattest ones. Then God said, God paid heed to Abel and his offerings, but to Cain and his offerings, God didn't pay attention. Cain became jealous. He went and he killed his brother Abel, killed the competition. But why the jealousy? Because God accepted his offering and not yours. But there's much more than this. Here there was two fundamental different approaches to the Weltanschauung. Two different approaches completely to our purpose, our place, and let's say God's place in our lives. To Hevel, he realized that everything actually belongs to God. As such, the first thing that I have, I give away. I give it to him. I give it to the owner. Cain, in turn, felt that everything is his. He is working the field. The earth is his. The produce is his. And he is giving a stipend, so to say. He's giving something to God. And therefore, Hevel gave of the best that he had. And Cain gave of the leftovers. Says the Torah, Cain wasn't ready to accept Hevel's whole lifestyle because it goes contrary to what he feels his whole purpose of life is. Comes the Torah and tells us here, we're going into the land of Israel, we should know the first and foremost It all belongs to God. And God allows us to enjoy and to benefit from whatever is left over after having given to God. This is the fundamental concept that we have to realize. That it's not that we are giving tzedakah, we are giving away ours to God. No, God is allowing us to use leftovers after what we have given him. And you know what? He's very generous. He's giving us an awful lot. Living this way is what hastens the coming of Moshiach, because then not only will we know that everything is from God, but we will see how everything is God. So please, God, we're ready to see.